When you win an Oscar, a lot of new doors open for you. For Tom Hanks, he followed up his win in Philadelphia by going right back in with Forrest Gump. For Mahershala Ali, he won 2 Oscars and then rang Kevin Feige to join the MCU. MCU film pending. Ke Huy Quan followed up an awards run for Everything Everywhere All at Once by teaming up with 87 North Productions for an action comedy, one that showcases all the joy and action that the character has been giving us his entire career. Love Hurts is a good time at the movies that has enough charm and energy to make up for some of its extreme narrative misgivings. Marvin Gable, played by Quan, is living the sensible life. He's a successful realtor with a great relationship with his staff and striving to help people. But that life hides a lie. When Rose, a woman from his past, played by Ariana DeBose, resurfaces, Marvin's old life comes with it, including his criminal brother Knuckles, who is wondering how Rose is still alive after tasking Marvin with killing her. As the nefarious people in Knuckles' employ come looking for Marvin and Rose, he's forced to question if this new life is the one for him after all. Now, it's very obvious from the beginning of Love Hurts that it has a first-time director at the helm. Jonathan Eusebio, who has been a very busy stuntman for years, has his first feature on display here, and it's a bit messy throughout. While Eusebio captures some really great action, he's unable to use that action to create visual narrative. Oftentimes there's a lot of noise in what's happening, but he's missing the impact on the story of all of it. We're either given too little information and have to infer the goings-on, or we're given too much unnecessary information presented by characters telling the audience instead of just showing us through the actions of the characters. Now, Quan is excellent here, and he's doing a lot of heavy lifting for the sparse screenplay. It's actually quite admirable how much emotion he's able to mine from the story. He's a load of fun on screen, and I hope we get to see more of him in leading roles in the future. I think he deserves better than what he's been given here, as does Ariana DeBose, who is mostly serving as plot in the film. She doesn't have much to do, including the action, where she's mostly absent. I think someone with the physicality that we've seen on display from her, that she deserves to have more to do in this movie. Thankfully, she has chemistry with Quan, and she's charismatic enough to get away with it. Again, while not executed terribly well, I appreciated the branching structure of the narrative with regards to relationship and love within the confines of the Valentine's Day story. As new characters like Roger the Raven, a poetic hitman, and the duo of King and Otis, played by Marshawn Lynch and Andre Erickson, trying to save Otis's marriage, there are multiple branching narratives all coming from Marvin's story, all of them concerned with love, and all within the confines of this action movie. Now, Love Hurts is not a well-made action picture, but it is an enjoyable movie experience. It's occasionally mean-spirited, and it rushes the thin story, and it misses out on a lot of character development and catharsis, but at the same time, it is funny and action-packed, with both Quan and Sean Astin able to imbue their limited time with real emotion. I'm even fairly certain that an early action scene makes use of a refrigerator and a set of cookie cutters to reference Quan's past connections to Indiana Jones and X-Men, respectively. It's also the second Valentine's Day genre movie from this year to use a straw as a weapon. So while there are better movies to see on Valentine's Day weekend, Companion and or Hard Eyes, Love Hurts is goofy and fun enough regardless of its many faults. I give Love Hurts a 3 out of 5. You can find a written version of this review over at goatfilmreviews.com, but while you're here, make sure to like and subscribe. They're 2 free things you can do that help to support my channel immensely, and you never miss new episodes of the show as they drop. You can also check out Goat Film Reviews on Facebook. You can follow me personally at Almighty Goatman on Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, Threads, and Blue Sky. And you can find my show Kyle and Nick on Film that I co-host with Nick Palatichuk from the St. Paul Filmcast. We have new episodes of that show every single week. You can also check out a link in the video description here for the Minnesota Film Critics Association, of which I'm a member. You can find other film critics' reviews of new, popular, and classic films, as well as more of my stuff over there too. Thank you so much for joining me for this video review of Love Hurts, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.